very good. Now don't move, I'm almost done. Ah, yes. Give the waggle to the breasts. Yes, yes, you're doing great, yes.
Whoa there!
Yes.
Mr. Artiste, did you just take that normal looking dinosaur and make it look like complete shit?
Yes, I'm doing a caricature.
I'm talking big head, big teeth, big feet, tiny tail. Looks like complete shit? Well, I don't know if you know this, but I'm the team design lead on Team Jurassic over at Mattel. Do you want a job?
I suppose even an artist needs to pay the bills.
No.
Let's see. Let's see. What the Vincent Van Gogh sucking crap is this? Call Mattel. No, call Mattel. Yes.
Product design lead over at Mattel here.
Hello, head of Mattel Design for Jurassic Team or whatever the crap. I've securely unlocked my Manzana branded tablet, navigated to the browser, opened the dinosaur toy section of the internet like all normal adults, and what do I see? What have you done to my art? There's no breasts! I spat out my diet Sierra Mist breakfast!
Well, let's be real here. We can't be having anatomically beautiful human breasts on dinosaur toys for children's toys.
Utter betrayal! My artistic vision will not be silenced! I quit! And I demand my conceptual drawings returned post-haste!
That's, not gonna be possible. Once you signed up to work for us, that became our property, of course.
Oh, that's just gross. Mattel product design lead on Team Jurassic jerking off to my concept drawings of dinosaur toys. Real cool, you sick asshole. You haven't heard the last of me. This is art!
Yeah, okay, dipshit. I'm gonna hang up now.
God, take this. This is your mission. You must do what I could not. You must fix the past and save the future. God damn it.
Oh no, you already come.
Welcome to Corzeons Dinosaur! Yeah! Woo! Episode 60. Too hard to pronounce. Oh man, that's right. Today we're talking Mattel's Jurassic World, various lines of obscure species.
Atlas Obscura! Oh yeah! Can we even pronounce half of these? Yeah, sure we can. We're smart peoples. Sure. We'll be talking about these figures much like Jurassic World. They often suck. They suck. And speaking about how much Jurassic World sucks, Jurassic World also sucks. But after talking about some of the random ass toys I already have, we'll also be unboxing a random ass toy I just picked up. That's right, Mattel's Epic Evolution, whatever the hell that means, Jurassic World Hesperosaurus, a shiny new Stegosaurid. Wow, we'll be unboxing that mofo soon enough. Hesperosaurus, never heard of it, and I put the D in dinos. At least I tried to, and that's why they banned me from targets and museums of natural history across this nation. At least this side of the Mason-Dixon. Cousin Corey knows how to hook me up though, of course. Yes, bitch all you want about Mattel and what they do to these toys, but they do release a shit ton of different dinosaur toys. Mattel has done a great-ish job for the most part with the Jurassic franchise. I'd still love a good to great Jurassic Rex. Maybe a release of that bull T-Rex from the Lost World, that'd be nice. And the fact that there still isn't a Hammond Stegosaurus is inexcusable. But they've done a pretty nice job with the franchise. They're sure not ignoring it, that's for sure. They come out with new shit all the time. I mean, what the hell are half of these things? There's so many different dinos. It's great for dorky dino kids. It's annoying for completionists. It's funny for me. Yay! So, we're about to get to the toys, but my main gripe with Mattel is that their art direction is terrible. It's terrible. It's bad. Especially as time goes on, it just gets worse and worse. The toys are getting worse, folks. Not only in quality and paint application, but in general design. As they veer away from 3D models of the films and video games or wherever they're getting them and move straight into their own original art, it's getting worse, folks. Ooh boy. We're talking giant feet, huge dorky teeth, bad eyes, bad paint, tiny tails, ridiculous monkey proportions across the board. It looks like toddler toys in that they look like toddler dinosaurs with giant heads, and it just looks bad all across. It's bad. They don't all share the same badness, but they're all kind of bad in their own way. It's just kind of cartoonish crap. Hey, but these are supposed to be children's toys, yell the priests. Well, I ain't buying it. Toys can be for kids and still look awesome. It's true. It's allowed. Yep. When Mattel sticks to the film design or whatever a good design and sticks to that, the results can be great. See the Carnotaurus and whatnot. Those are great. Those are great. Sometimes the non-movie ones look good too, like Edmontosaurus. That one turned out good too. That one's good too. But then there's just original designs and oh no. Well, here we are. Liopleurodon, Sauropelta, Coelerus, Ouranosaurus, Majungasaurus, and we're gonna end with unboxing Hesperosaurus. Let's go. Let's get started with Liopleurodon. First up, Liopleurodon. I see a sea reptile, not a dinosaur. So what the fudge are you doing here, you piece of crap? Well, I don't have many non-dinosaurs in my dinosaur collection, but well, Desmond got me this for, I believe, my birthday or Father's Day or something. He got me it with his job, you know. And well, I just love him so much. It's the thought that counts, and he was right. I don't have a lot of sea creatures, and he thought it looked cool, and but it's the thought that counts, and good on him. He knows what I like, and that's dino-ish toys, dinos and dino-adjacent toys. So I'm very proud of him. Thank you, Desmond. You're the man. But let's talk about this toy. Okay. First impressions. Not first, because I've owned it for a while, but if we take away the head, yes, we all know how those famous sea reptiles roar and scream. Yes. If we take away the head, it's not that bad. But here's a particular Mattelism. Giant, stupid, goofy teeth. Also, stupid gimmicks. Look at it. Bite down stupidly and roar and make dumb noises. And you can't do anything with that other than the gimmick. So it's locked into the gimmick. It's dumb. It's bad. It's bad. It's dumb. That being said, while there's not a lot of paint on it, the paint that is there looks nice-ish. And the sculpt itself, other than the giant teeth, isn't bad. The eyes in particular are cute. They're nice and shiny black, where the rest of the head is like a matte-ish color. It's nice. And the button for the gimmick doesn't destroy the sculpt too much. This is one of the newer ones where you pull out the DNA thing, you can scan it. I don't know what it does. There's some kind of app that I will never touch ever. But yeah, it does do that. So the head can only move with the gimmick. The flippers do flip, and at least they rotate and do go up and down too. So there's a bit of range there. The tail is stuck in the very stupid only rotation. Why that movement was ever made or thought upon for any kind of dinosaur toy ever, going back to when I was a lad, why was that ever thought of as, hey, let's make the tail rotate like all animals have for tail rotation? You know how animals move their tails like this? Why was that ever a thing? Very dumb. Anyway, it does that. So all in all, it sucks, but I do now own a sea reptile. So thank you, Desmond. Thank you, thank you. Mattel Liopleurodon gets a 2 out of 5. You're not a dinosaur. Get the heck out of my sight. You're lucky you got a 2. Next up, Sauropelta. Look at this little guy. Look at him. He's so little. I actually don't hate it. I don't hate it. Sure, it looks cheap as shit. It looks like a shiny green blob of crap. Sure it does. Sure it does. But if you examine the stool, you'll find nuggets of gold. And by gold, I mean copper or a lesser metal, well, a lesser valuable metal. Because at first glance, it does look kind of like crap. But if you peer into it, it's not that bad. In fact, the sculpt isn't even that bad. It's not bad. The paint is nothing great. It's not great. But the eyes aren't misplaced. That's not bad. It's got a nice little beak. The spikes are a different color at least. The gimmick, while kind of dumb, it just wags its torso, is dumb, but it doesn't mess with the playability too much. In fact, it at least gives it some kind of movement at the torso, and it allows the tail to move back and forth instead of the stupid rotation movement from before, and it's bendy enough that you kind of bend it too. And even for a little basic figure, the front arms can not only move back and forth, but they also splay a little bit. The back legs can do the same a little bit too, and they move too. But here is a cool thing about this one. Not only can you move the head, there's also a base of the neck rotation too. So there's all kinds of little goodness in this little guy. It's not so bad after all. And it being a quadruped, the legs and the feet aren't gigantic. Sometimes on Mattels, even on quadrupeds, those things happen, but it's not that bad. And the tail is teeny, but it's not that teeny. The head isn't even that big. The eyes aren't even that stupid, and I don't see any gigantic teeth poking out. So wow. Sauropelta, not that bad. Well done. Overall, a fun little ankylosaurid. Sauropelta gets a 3 out of 5. I've heard of this one and can say its names. America! Buffalo Bills! Next up is Coelerus. And I will admit, the only reason I own this one is because I thought the colors were so cool and so wacky that I was like, yeah, I gotta get this guy. Look at him. White and neon pink and dark blue. That's just, you don't see that kind of shit. No. In fact, in more recent versions of this figure, they've changed the color scheme and they've added feathers, which is probably more accurate, of course. But none of them look quite as cool as this color scheme. You can't beat wacky. Sometimes wacky is the right tobacco, and this Coelerus is certainly cool. It is, however, really lacking in other regards. The jaw moves, kinda, but it's stuck in like you can't close it all the way, you can't really open it all the way, it's kind of just stuck in the middle there. The arms are at least pronated correctly, but they don't splay in any way, they just swivel. Same with the legs. And the tail is kept and rotate on its base there. So all in all, it's a shitty little figure with super big feet. I mean, if you made the feet smaller, even the tail's not that big. So overall, it's not that bad. It's cute. It's not bad. I don't like that I can't move the head at all. It doesn't have any kind of gimmick, so there's really no reason why you shouldn't be able to move the head other than cheapness. So it's really lacking in terms of posability and all that jazz. But it is a cute little basic figure. And because I like the colors so much, I can't be all that mad. But of course, it does suffer from giant back, leg, and feet syndrome because, you know, they have to stand no matter what, at any cost. Of course, if there is a slight breeze, it's not going to matter all that much, is it? Coelerus gets a 3 out of 5. Patriotism is the only reason I love you so much, just like I love this land. The United Kingdom, of course. Up is Ouranosaurus. I don't know how to say it, I don't. But I think it's a hadrosaur, a duck-bill dinosaur of some type with a large sail on the back. Now, this one was featured in the Netflix Camp Cretaceous show. It was featured being a very horribly aggressive herbivore for no reason other than to have the kids escape in some very stupid way. You know how the kids can't get hurt and they have to escape in some stupid way? They probably threw popcorn at it and it was distracted by one of Netflix's other quality programmings being shown on a TV somewhere for elsewhere in Jurassic World. You know how other things are distracted by quality programming also available on Netflix. Anyway, yes, this is that toy. But I am glad that another hadrosaur is being featured as a toy. I do love seemingly defenseless prey animals being featured, much like Corythosaurus or Parasaurolophus or the aforementioned Edmontosaurus. Very, very cool. This one isn't so bad. Its tail is teeny. Its legs are too big. It is forever locked in a quadruped stance. If you want to make it try to move like it would if it were running, it looks really stupid because its feet are all planted looking. However, the head itself is really well done. The head looks really great. The duckbill and the paint looks nice. It's a nice variation there. However, the rest of it is just kind of crappy. It looks like the fin is way too thick, maybe. I don't know if that's how it looks more like a hump than a fin. And the obtrusive action button is really, really stupid. And while there is paint on the fin, it's just kind of like a green brick elsewhere. Of course, there is other paint, but it's really lackluster. And the button itself activates one of the stupidest play features I've ever seen. And by stupid, I mean it makes me laugh a heck of a lot. Check it out.
You are hearing me malfunction.
Another one. Okay, yeah, here we go. I know they gotta do something. I know that's the thing. Kids' toys have to do something. But do they? I guess they do. Sure. Anyway, it's stupid. And the noise it makes is... Anywho, I'm done playing with that now. But overall, I really can't say this fits the bill of it's terrible. It's not terrible, and a lot of these, you know what, are not matching my hypothesis about the art direction being complete garbage. They're just not. It's almost like I'm wrong. So to make me feel better, here's some cherry-picked examples of just how bad they can be. Check it out. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. That makes me feel better. And believe me when I say that, to me, that's most of them. That's usually what I see. Even now the Rexes are starting to look crappy. Look at the latest Rex that they're offering. The teeth got bigger, the head got bigger. I think the 20th Rex might be the charm. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, you can move the head. The head sort of rotates. Sort of. It moves a little bit, but it moves up and down as well. Even though there is the play, you can still kind of move the neck, the play feature. Even though there is the play feature, you can still kind of move the neck. The arms are on a swivel and you can splay them. Same with the legs. The base of the back feet also rotate a little bit. And the tail, thankfully, moves in all directions. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. It may be a teeny-ish tail, but at least it moves nice. Not that bad. Ouranosaurus. Not that bad. Ouranosaurus gets a 3 out of 5, and you were right to say fuck them kids. I saved the worst for last before the unboxing. That's right, we're talking Majungasaurus. And we're here in Contradiction Corner here on Corzeons. Corz episode. Because this has giant feet and probably the stupidest face out of all the ones I own. But I like it. I actually like it. Why? Well, let's talk about it. Is it basically a green brick with some yellow shit thrown in it? Yes. There's also blue on the head. Mattel likes to throw another color on the head and say that they painted it. Well, yes. But also, this one's tail, it's small, but it's not that small. Also, it's very horizontal. That's pretty cool. It's not like, you know, old, it's like well done horizontally, like a horizontal dinosaur, the way they might actually hold their weight. That's nice. And it actually seems to have some kind of artistic license on it with all the lizardy hangy bumps and lizardy shit hanging off, like the angioderms or osteoderms, whatever the skin and bone crap is called on the body. It actually seems to have some kind of uniqueness to it. So it's actually, I think it's actually really cool. Is the face complete garbage? Yes. But if you hide the eyes and you take away the goofiness of the teeth, the head is actually really well done. It's got a very cool sculpt, a cool top crest, and you know, the jaw opens nicely. It closes nicely. The play feature rotates the head and neck in all directions, and it doesn't get in the way. The noise is a little dumb, but it's not that bad. The play feature also allows the tail to move. The little arms are nice and teeny, and they can rotate and splay and move in all directions. The legs are a little too dynamically posed for my liking. I like a bit more of a T pose so that I can pose. I like a bit more of a neutral pose so that I can choose how I want it to be acting. It's stepping that way and nothing else. You can't do anything else. So you can move. Of course they move, but I mean, there's no other way to stand it if you want to stand it. Or, you know, display it. You can say it's running that way, I guess. But, you know, it's in a stepping motion there. That's the only way you're gonna be able to display it in any way, and it won't shut up either. There's no turning that off. But, you know, despite the very stupid face and the giant legs, I actually do kind of like it. I think it's nicely done other than that. Of course, it does look very cheap, but sculpt-wise, I think it's pretty good. Let's look at the face one more time. Majungasaurus gets a 3 out of 5. Majunga? I barely know her. Also, 3 out of 5. I'm detecting a pattern here. Anyway, you know what time it is? It's time for unboxing. Let's get to Hesperosaurus. We've made it to the unboxing. Epic Mattel Jurassic World Epic Evolution Wild Roar Hesperosaurus. Yes! A pretty mid-sized largest Stegosaurid. All right, let's take a look at the box. I hate the box design. I think it's really boring. I think it's really ugly. I think it's really crap. Much like something else I remember that I wish I could forget. Still haven't seen the third one. Never will. Okay, so let's not take a lot of time on the box. There's really nothing to look at on the box, just a picture of the stupid figure. There is a picture of the rest of the line, and let's get a bigger picture of the rest of the line because we can see just how terrible the rest of the line looks, and is a perfect illustration of exactly what I'm talking about. Tiny tails, giant feet, huge, stupid heads and faces and teeth. Oh man, they look terrible. The best looking one is the crocodile, and even that looks like a cartoon. Oh man, terrible, terrible, terrible. But let's get this Hesperosaurus out of the box and see for real what we're dealing with. I had to leave to cut it out of the box. One thing I hate about all these figures, they all have detachable tails, so why are all the tails so effing small? If they detach, why are they so small? Look at this thing. First impressions. This sucks. This sucks. Oh my goodness, this sucks. Holy crap. I will say that the posture with the tail being up in the air like that, that's good. That's good for a stegosaur. Why is the tail so small? Why are the feet so big? Why is the head so big? Why is that a brick? Oh my goodness. This sucks. It does make noise. I don't hate the noise. The noise is okay. It sounds stego-y, I guess. I guess it's Stegosaurus noise. I don't know. But the whole thing is like smushed. Ugh. Ugh. It looks like a baby Stegosaurus. That's what it looks like. And it's bad. It's bad. The pebbling isn't bad, but there's like no paint. It's just green and they splattered some friggin' landscaping cobblestone paint on there accidentally. Oh man, it's really bad. I mean, even like the glued on plates look like crap, I think. They're like weirdly smushed. Maybe it looked like that paleontologically, I don't know. But you had to like put on the unpainted tail. Great, I'm glad it's unpainted. I will say at least it has a beak. The Stegosaurids had beaks, so that's nice that it's there. But ooh, woof, what a crappy toy other than that. Oh man, it just looks like shit. It really does. It looks like garbage. It's bad. It's a bad toy. From the looks department, is the swinging tail is nice. It doesn't feel loose. It doesn't feel crappy. You know, the legs feel sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. You know, the arms move, they splay, the legs do the same. They move back and forth and they splay a teeny bit. The movement gimmick doesn't interrupt the play. You can still play it. You can even rotate the end of the tail a little bit for a little movement there. But why is the head a complete brick? Like, why can't I move the head at all? That's not it. The speaker isn't there, so the speaker's on the belly. So that's not interrupting that's not a part of the gimmick at all. So why is that a complete brick? I can't move the head or neck at all. That just seems like cheapness. The whole thing seems cheap. And it just seems like a waste, which I'm glad that it wasn't very expensive. In the first place, it's not very expensive. And I managed to get it on sale as well, so it was even cheaper than retail. But still, it just seems. Oh, also, this lifts up to reveal the code, which is kind of fun. Whatever. The color scheme is off-putting. It just looks like crap. If you were to isolate the head alone, just look at the head and pretend you could move parts of it. That has the makings of something. That looks like, hey, that could be something. But then you put it with the rest of it, that's just like a toddler or juvenile stegosaurus. Like, that's what it looks like proportion-wise. It's just crappy otherwise. It's barely painted. Oof, not good. Thumbs down, folks. This is the first non-Hammond Jurassic World or Park toy that I've bought in a long ass time, and it just goes to show you that I stand by my claim of never wanting to not buy what don't buy non-Hammonds. Don't do it if you care, because these are not good. So this was my unboxing. Woo! Guess I'll go to bed now. Hesperosaurus gets a 1 out of 5. At least it's a herbivore and not another effing carnivore like the other 3 things in the line. We did it! Another one in the bank! I'm sorry it's not under better circumstances, but we did do it indeed. Oh yeah! Woo! Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I even have a Patreon to keep me flush with crap dinos. Also, have you seen that awesome voluptuous boudoir dino art from that artist at the boardwalk? I want to get me some of that. Lady, what do you think of Hesperosaurus? For once, I agree with him. Next time on Corzeons, we'll be returning to video games as me and Des play old school made new again retro type video game, but released new style. Yes, we'll be talking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge for PlayStation 5. Oh man, can't wait to talk about that. It's a super fun game, just like the old arcade games like Turtles in Time, but newified so that you don't want to punch the friggin' arcade game and you run out of quarters and then you never beat it and you're so mad, but it was so much fun and all you want to be is Donatello forever, but someone else wants to play. Can't stay there all day. Mom has other shopping to do. Looking forward to that. And you know what? I gotta cherish these moments when I can sit there and play with them. I gotta enjoy the playtime because time is running out for playtime because things are getting really busy at work. Oh man, not gonna have much time for sitting around and playing, that's for sure. Woo! But that is next time on Corzeons. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you next time on Corzeons. Farewell, everyone! Intruder, you're only here because I've allowed it. How amusing to think one could approach Lord Clorkbob unmolested. State your purpose, and then die!
Lord Clorkbob, you have to stop this. You can still make things right.
Now, that sounds familiar. No, the only thing there is more!
Please, Lord Clorkbob, you're killing people. You're killing the Earth.
I'm saving it! Those who share the new world shall be those I deem super cool. Godbots!
My own friends and guest hosts of the show. Bastardized Gorobots. No. How could you?
They saw the truth. That life with Lord Clorkbob meant wealth, power, and the strength of robots.
Clorkbob forever.
Oh, yeah.
Kill this traitor!
God damn it, no! Don't you remember who you are? Desmond, please. I know you're still in there.
My name is Lord
Clorkbob!
You must be stopped. I'm sorry.
Full Red Bull. It really is you.
Pathetic. Useless olds. I learned long ago I have no father.
Des! I know I was wrong. Remember we used to play together? We used to play catch? We used to play with Amy?
Enough! Robots! Finish it off!
I got this. Take off his pants.
Not what he meant. Finish him like this.
Robot!
Creator, I watched your old videos and lined this pizza plate with Donatello's magical bow staff and made it into an impenetrable shield.
Bless you, Gobot.
You fools! Those are Donatello's bow staffs! They are impenetrable! Stop firing! You'll kill us all!
Artiste!
Gobot! We have to get out of here!
No! Do not let them escape!
Creator, look out! Creator, our lab, is it still safe?
Yes. I knew that this day may come someday. That's why I built our lab in the one place Tess would never look.
Lord Cloakbob.
Can ban you, but tell me you found them.
I'm sorry, my lord. They've escaped the compound and evaded our detection. We have no idea where they are.
Get them, no matter how long it takes.
Yes, Lord Cloakbob.
And then, you know.
Yum.
Creator!
Corbett, if you're seeing this, I'm dead or conveniently in a coma. I have enjoyed our time together. You've been a wonderful friend and ally in these dark days. And despite that, I know that this dark future, some of it, is my fault. I didn't destroy the world, but I didn't help it either. I turned a blind eye to what I saw, to what I knew. Lord Cloakbob has gone too far. His evil grows each day. The world suffers and he will not stop. His rule is absolute, and yet it's not enough. It's never enough. This dying world needs help, and I think that I alone can provide it. So I'm going to stop Lord Cloakbob by any means necessary. If I don't make it, use this. I've been tinkering with it for some time. It served a purpose long ago for that of pointless consumption, but thanks to my science, it now serves a greater purpose. It can deliver messages to the past. It's not quite finished, not quite perfect, but if I'm gone, it may be our only chance. If I fail, maybe you can save the past and put things right. My precious Corbett, here are my instructions to save the world.